Here it is. The news. Sad news. Expected news. Sad news. But shit news. It's happened. The day has come. The desolation is upon us. I remember when, and we gotta bring it up every time we talk about this shit. I remember in this New Year's letter from Square Enix CEO when he said he wanted to get into the NFTs. I remember saying, well, they're not gonna put it inside Final Fantasy XIV, but they might try to make the merch with the NFTs. I think I do remember saying that. Like, we might see it in each Chola or Estinian action figure with an NFT, right? Cloud Strife is now an NFT. Square Enix has finally made good on its promise to get into NFTs. So all that copium that people had a little while back, when Square Enix, it seemed like they were gonna back away from the NFTs because the NFT market crashed. What was that, in June? Square Enix makes this was in June 7th. Square makes a surprising decision about NFTs. For the past few years, NFTs have swept through their shit. Was another company that looked to get into the action, even doubling down on the venture earlier this year after backlash from consumers deeming it a trend the company found worthwhile. But since then, powers that be over at Square Enix thought better of this decision and have decided to take a turn away from NFTs, delightfully surprising the gaming community. This was a big dose of copium that we got in June. So essentially, this means Square Enix will be abandoning NFTs and blockchain technology. That's what we heard. That's what we believed. That's what we all wanted to hear. And it seemed like we were in the clear. But guess what? We are not. We are not. Now, here's some copium. Maybe. This is like giga copium. You know, maybe they decided to make this, and they made agreements and signed contracts to make this, like, you know, before they changed their minds about it, and so they were already locked in to the decision, and they couldn't. So I can't. I don't think I have the capacity for this level of copium. Okay, I tried. I tried. I reached for it. But you and I know that ain't it. First, on the NFT chopping block, what a way to put it, is everyone's favorite moody, spiky-haired mercenary Cloud Strife. For the low price of $129.99, you can head over to the Square Enix store and pre-order the Cloud Strife Final Fantasy VII Bring Arts action figure based on the design of Cloud from the original Final Fantasy VII. If it was just a cool figure, that'd be the end of it. Your purchase comes with an exchange ticket that you can redeem over on crypto and NFT platform Engine for a digital certificate of authenticity. Now, why can't it just be a digital certificate of authenticity without the NFT attached? What value does attaching the NFT to this when you already get the physical item could this possibly provide? There is literally no value to you. And the fact that they went with Cloud, the fact they went with fucking Cloud for this one, he's the one that was fighting that evil corporation that only cared about their profits and didn't give a shit about ruining the environment. Isn't that right? So here's a Cloud Strife action figure that comes with an NFT that it will take a tree 12 fucking years to offset the creation of. Let's see what Haps has to say about it. Okay. He usually has a reasoned, well-informed take on these things. I usually tend to just get mad. So let's see what he says.
They're happy here, and it's begun. Square Enix is testing the waters with NFTs, and wait, let's just get into it. How about that? I was wrapping up stream, I was eating lunch, and I saw that the Square Enix store had a new product available on it. And well, let's just read the product description. And
were you able to finish eating your lunch after that? Thankfully, I already had breakfast this morning.
I think you'll get where I'm going here. Final Fantasy VII Bring Arts action figure, Cloud Strife Digital Plus Edition, action figure again. The original designs of the beloved classic, Final Fantasy VII, are now joining the Bring Arts action figure series, starting with the game's iconic protagonist, Cloud Strife. This Square Enix store exclusive version...
Wait, are you telling me you just got an ad for FF7 while we're talking about this? Okay.
Includes exchange tickets to redeem a digital certificate of authenticity and a digital version of the figure, which can be enjoyed on PC or smartphone.
Even the Twitch algorithm wants people to remember what that game was about.
They don't dance around the language down below. They straight up call it, you know, NFT, blockchain technology. All of that is listed in the product details. The only thing that was really confusing to me about this, I thought of $159.99 was the cost of just the NFT. It's not. So apparently the standard edition, which if you just buy this, is just the physical the physical action figure.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, $130. But if you want the NFT on top of that, it's another $30. So, you know, it's okay, $30. Yeah.
So if you buy just the normal action figure without the NFT, then there's no way to prove to anyone that you have it or that you bought it. People will see it in your house and they'll be like, wow, that's a cool action figure, but is it really yours? And you'll say, well, yeah, I bought it. It's right here. And they'll be like, do you have any proof of that? And you'll say, well, I mean, I got an email from Square Enix when I bought it that confirmed my purchase. And they'll be like, no, that doesn't count. Do you have a proof of authenticity that I can check on the blockchain to know that this is really yours? Because if not, then who knows who it belongs to? You should probably send it back to Square Enix. Did you steal this?
I'll say this. At the very least, this is how they're deciding to test this, but we'll talk about that a little bit more later. You scroll down.
Do you even have
and
NFTs?
There's, you know, all the different zoom ins. This is all normal. This would be on any of the action figure pages. So the only thing that's a little different is digital version of the figure sample image not final. I guess that's if you want to put it in a digital bedroom or just in a picture that you took. I don't know. I don't even know.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Your sample image not final. I guess that's if you want to put it in a
digital version of the figure sample image. So is this room not real too? Like, does this room have an NFT? Is this
digital
an NFT room?
Bedroom or just in a picture that you took? I don't know. I don't even know how that part really works, but
I don't
moving
know
on
either.
from there.
Okay.
So here in the description, like I said, it's a lot more explicit. If we go right here, it says that both digital certificate of authenticity and digital version of the figure are managed by the blockchain technology known as NFTs. Digital certificate of authenticity provides proof of authenticity for your original figure purchase of the figure. Digital version of the figure can be enjoyed on your smartphone or PC through dedicated website. And then it lets you know you're going to need this whole thing known as an engine wallet. It goes into the... Wait, this doesn't even come out till November of 2020.
What? Wait. That's a really long time from now. So are you telling me I'm going to have to be mad about this for at least a year?
3? Wait a minute. It's like a year and a half from now. Who even knows if this service will be there in a year and a half? Okay. That's a thing. And then it also has a call.
I mean, how many more NFTs are they going to keep adding between now and then? How can I'm just going to get madder and madder and madder every time they add one?
caution before purchasing section, and this explains everything about how NFTs work, about certificates of authenticity.
Why does it need to take so long? How long does it take to print out one of these damn things? Why don't you just why don't you just sell people the 3D print model that they can take to their local 3D printer?
Copyrights, patent rights, trademark rights,
Okay.
all of that still belonging to Square Enix, and then you can't sell it in the marketplace. I guess that's where you sell and trade NFTs. I have no idea. And then
So let me get this straight. There's also a digital version of the figure. So what's going on is, in addition to your NFT, which proves that you bought it because receipts don't exist, you also get something on your phone where you can look at the 3D model of it. Is that right? Am I understanding that? Where you can like literally do... You can literally just sit on your phone staring at it before you go to bed. Like, is this what they're imagining people are doing on their phone? Like, even though you've put this statue you bought on the nightstand right next to your bed, but that's not enough because it's only real if it's in your phone. So this makes it more real in addition to the proof that you bought it, which we also have no other way of proving. So, okay.
If they ever do allow it to be traded, they're not even responsible for that. And then Square Enix will not be held responsible for any services provided by third-party entities, specifically, I'm assuming, Engine. It goes over the fact that there's going to be a set period of time to actually redeem the certificate, a begin and end date, and you'll need to have that wallet app again. Probably the most concerning thing is at the end here. In case the Engine services become unavailable in the future, you may lose access to the NFT digital certificate of authenticity and digital version.
Hold up. Wait. You gotta be shitting me, dude. So we're gonna charge you extra for the NFT, which does not benefit you in any way, and they might lose it. It's the best and only way to prove that you have purchased this thing and that it belongs to you. It is the most secure way to attach your ownership to this item with the current technology. But they might lose it. Oopsie. Oopsie. Then you gotta be
Figure.
shitting me.
I've stayed away mostly from this because it's just...
Okay.
I just don't want to be a part of it, realistically.
Yeah,
But
okay.
isn't the whole point, and forgive my ignorance if I'm wrong, isn't the whole point they're supposed to own it? So they can just... So if their service just becomes unavailable, then you just don't have it anymore. Doesn't that, like, defeat the whole original purpose? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But, I mean, we were all expecting it, right?
I don't... It just gets stupider and stupider. It really does.
They've been talking about it for quite some time, that it was something that they wanted to be aware of and informed about, and they wouldn't write it off. And there was all this kind of ambiguous talk about certain things, but also the outright statement that we see a future in NFTs. And so we were all afraid. We were thinking, 14's going to have NFTs. Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to have NFTs in the games.
Yoshi P said no.
I'm only relieved in the fact, again, that this is how they decided to test the water. There's a physical version of an action figure, and for $30 more, you can get a digital version of the action figure. This is one of the easiest cases of... If there's a way to show them that you're not interested in this, then not spending your money on this is the easiest decision you could have made.
True.
And
Good
it's not
point.
like it's releasing some AAA game that you're looking forward to for years. It's an action.
This is an easy decision to make. That's a very good point from Happy here. You should feel no pressure at all, or no real desire at all to buy this thing. Like, this should not be hard to not do it at all.
Figure. Now, that also might mean that they still want to test the water in other ways, and I'm curious to see if that will be the case.
Better
But
not.
I just hope they don't go down this road very much. It's, for me, it's not like I'm going to buy any. I'm never going to be tempted to, and as long as they stay out of the games that I want to play, I generally just won't care. I'll treat it like I have NFTs for ages now. It's just sidelined in my brain, just pretending it doesn't exist with the occasional laugh at it.
Well, I will just always be angry. Like, I have this, I feel like I have a simmering level of anger that is just always there. Like, just always sort of bubbling beneath the surface. And more and more as I get older and as time goes on and I hear more and more bullshit, it just like, it bubbles a little bit faster and a little bit hotter. And between now and November 2023, I mean, I should be able to still, you know, just look the other way and, you know, not think about it too much. But I feel like at some point, one day, I might just, like, I don't know, I just might freak out. I might snap.
But if it
I'm really glad that Happy can't be so chill, like, you know, handle that in what sounds like a healthier way.
Does like we're all dreading it, we're all thinking it, we're all dreading it, we all have been, and we all don't want it to happen. So please, Square Enix,
we don't want it.
Go ahead, test your waters with this. I don't even know how well you're going to test it when it doesn't release till November of 2023, but if people don't buy it, if people don't show interest, please stop here. That is my only message. I love so many of your games, so many of your franchises, so many of your titles, and I don't want to have to skip one because you got a little antsy with NFTs. Okay?
He's being really nice. He's being really nice about it.
Fine. I just won't purchase it, and it won't change my life in any which way whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I'll be keeping an eye on it. And trust me, I'll make a video about it if anything more egregious were to be released into the world by Square Enix and this whole NFT thing. Okay. Anyway, I would say let me know what you think in the comments section. But I probably won't read the comment section of this video because I have a feeling it's not going to be not going to be something I want to expose myself to. So if you want to, go ahead, but I probably won't see it. You can discuss it amongst yourselves.
Okay, let's do that.
Like, favorite, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned. I got Final Fantasy stuff.
Okay,
I got a bunch of stuff down the pipeline. So
the
keep an eye out, and I'll see you in the next one.
It was really good.
Until then, take care.
Okay, let's see the toxic comments. Okay, let's look at the comments. Perhaps won't look at Mr. Happy. You should be advocating against NFTs at all points. Oh, did he think that people would be mad that he had more of a civil message for Square Enix? You should be advocating against NFTs at all points. If we give these companies any room for NFTs, it'll be like loot boxes. The guy's like user platform against these predatory and gross transactions. That's what he just did. That's what this video is, though. He in the video, he literally told people, do not buy it. This should be easy for you to not buy it. So don't do it. I won't. You shouldn't. So, I mean, I feel like he did cover that base pretty good. Just because he's not foaming at the mouth like me doesn't mean that he didn't, use his platform in a responsible way with this. Because, I love FF. I hope this NFT push that they are doing fails hard enough to actually hurt Square Enix. The NFT shit needs to go away. I agree. Why get upset over NFTs? No one is forcing you to buy it. I'll tell you why. NFTs are incredibly, for me, there are a lot of different reasons to be upset about NFTs. One of them being the environmental cost at a time when the planet cannot sustain this environmental cost. This is a big one for me. And also the fact that it doesn't benefit anybody except the person selling you the NFT. It is exploitative. It is pointless. It's pointless to a meme degree. It is good for, like I said, the seller, awful for the consumer. It's artificial scarcity created just by saying, oh, well, there's only one like that, so that's why it has a value. But it is truly a bullshit and predatory marketing tactic. The sooner these things die, the sooner I as an artist will finally be at peace. Seriously, are you wanting something unique, special, something only you own? Why waste money on a disappearing fake online JPEG receipt? Take the money and throw it directly at an artist accepting commissions. Not only do you support someone financially, especially if you feel inclined to tip, but you also have the benefit of not horribly damaging the environment. Plus, you know, you now have a unique and fully timeless art piece that you can do just about anything with that won't fade away, ever. I can't believe this has to be explained, because to me, it seems like common sense that when you buy something, we already have receipts that prove that you bought that. Owning the NFT for a piece of artwork, for example, it does not mean that you own the copyright. Like, there is no enforcement at all in that ownership system. It's completely pointless. It is literally a pyramid scheme. It is a speculative market. But Zepla, in 70 years, my NFT could be $1 trillion worth. Yeah, unless they lose it, like he said in this video, dude. Where did he put that out? Oh yeah. In case engine services become unavailable in the future, you might lose access to the NFT. I can't get over this.